This is Michael, the host of the WDYM podcast. You ever hear an episode and want to give your 2 cents? Now you have that option with the text and talk. In each episode description up at the top, you see the option for text and talk. Hit that link, start texting, and I'll start talking. Be a part of the WDYM podcast and start texting and talking with me.
You're listening to the WDYM, the What Do You Mean podcast, Hamilton's #1 podcast. Now sit back and relax. Here's Hamilton's own Michael Gillespie.
And welcome to the WDYM podcast. I'm your host, Michael Gillespie. Hope everything is good. Everything is well in your hood and in your neighborhood. Welcome to the show, everybody. Today's episode, we are going to hit some key things in life that I am calling...
I'm sick of it.
I am sick of it. But before we get there, before we touch those topics, we're going to talk about what has been happening in the squared circle, especially yesterday. Yesterday, in the WWE, we finally had something that some of us fans have been asking for years. For years, we wanted this to happen. Basically, John Cena has finally turned to the dark side. He is finally a bad guy, or what we call in wrestling a heel character, where he's a bad guy, takes cheap shots, this, that, and the other. When Cody Rhodes rejected The Rock's offer. So before I go any further, let me give you a little backstory of what's going on. Cody Rhodes is the champion. He's been the champion since almost a year now, since last WrestleMania. And The Rock came with some weird offer to him, like, "He wants your soul," whatever that means. Basically, Cody said no. Cody said, "No, I am a babyface. I don't do your evil stuff." And this is fresh off the heels of the Elimination Chamber, where John Cena just won, which gives him a chance to break Ric Flair's record for the most heavyweight championships in wrestling. Ric Flair's at 16, John Cena's at 16, and if everything plays out correctly, John Cena has a chance to win a 17th title run, which would break Ric Flair's record. I'll get into that overall, but to finally have John Cena turn heel or be a bad guy is great. Again, this is going to add another layer to his overall character. We'll see if he can do this. I mean, he's been a heel way early in his career in WWE when he was the Doctor of Thugonomics. John Cena, on his farewell tour, is trying to capture his 17th title. And I'm for it. I am all for it. This is probably the biggest thing that's happened in WWE, or in wrestling, in wrestling, since Hulk Hogan did it in WCW back in the 90s, when he finally turned heel and did the NWO thing. So it's refreshing to have this type of this flip for him, because he always does a hustle, loyalty, respect, whatever, and it's never not his character to do the bad thing. And now he gets the opportunity to do it, and I'm all for it. I am so for this. I hope this run goes well. In fact, I'm hoping, now this is a long shot, but I'm hoping that he brings his own version of the NWO to the WWE. I think that'll be absolutely refreshing for him to do and have that run. And just the music alone from the NWO to play again, I think that'll be a win-win situation for the WWE to do that. So if you're a wrestling fan, now's the time to gear up and watch what's going to go on with especially John Cena. Hopefully tomorrow on Raw on Netflix, which is weird to say. It's weird to say, to hear that out loud, but to see what happens from the Elimination Chamber match. And there's so many connective tissue to this situation, because you have the whole CM Punk thing with him, Seth Rollins, and John Cena, because him and Cena are old rivals from back in the early 2010s and stuff like that. So to have that briefly rekindled in the Elimination Chamber and going forward, maybe he'll get a triple threat match for the title at WrestleMania. But it is WrestleMania season, and WWE is firing on all cylinders since they got rid of that scumbag Vince Kennedy McMahon. It's a good time to be a wrestling fan. Not only WWE's firing off on all cylinders, but you also have the other two companies in America, AEW and TNA, that are also firing off on all cylinders. While WWE is always going to be the headliner here in America, unless they just do something absolutely dumb. I'm an AEW guy. Let's not get that confused. I enjoy AEW a lot more than WWE. Again, what they're doing with some of the wrestlers that are no longer a part of WWE, like, let's just take the Hurt Syndicate. That's really good stuff. Swerve Strickland, good stuff. Ricochet. Now, one thing I love about Ricochet is that when he was with WWE, it was all about his flips and what he does in the ring. Poor Mike skills in WWE. He comes over to AEW and he's shining, and it's so good to see him. One, as a heel, he makes it work, and the work he's been putting in with Swerve Strickland has been nothing but great. I went to they had an event in Cincinnati, I think last month or 2 months ago. It was great. Small venue. It's like up close and personal. That's what I like. I'm not in the stands in the rafters where I just see specs. I have to look at the Jumbotron. I enjoyed every bit of AEW when they came to Cincinnati. And I will go again. Absolutely. If they come back to Cincinnati, I'm definitely going. I enjoy AEW. Just, my thing. That is my thing. But it's WrestleMania season, and let's just see what happens with John Cena when the WrestleMania season kicks off in full gear, and see what happens, man. Because I'm interested. I'm interested in the fact that he has a chance to break Ric Flair's record of 16 title championships, because he's at 16 now. So, and if he beats Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, that'll be 17th, and that'll be the breaker. And I'm pretty sure Ric Flair, as the guy he is, he would be highly upset at the fact that John Cena will break his record. But I'm all for it. I'm all for a change. I love history. And I love the thing that Roman Reigns did when he had the title for almost, 3 years? That's storytelling. And that's what we all live for. We all live for good stories. I mean, if you look at anything in history, we enjoy the ride that we have with LeBron James. We enjoy the history of Michael Jordan and his struggles to win the championship and everything. We all love a good story. And right now, WWE is producing some really good storylines. That's been captivating. But despite being an AEW guy, I do have my eye on the WWE. So pay attention. Again, you got WrestleMania coming around the corner. It's going to be interesting, to say the least, man. That's all I got. I can't wait for Monday. Raw on Netflix. I will be watching that to see what happens, see what's said. I'm pretty sure if I was Cody, the babyface, the champion, I'd be a little upset. I mean, he does have a way of words. I will say that. Cody has a way of words. But, I mean, so does John Cena. So we will see that. And one more thing before we switch topics and everything. The Rock. The Rock is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, right? But this final boss bullcrap, it's trash. It is absolutely trash. Now, again, him being who he is, The Rock and everything, the greatest, one of the greatest people on the mic, one of the greatest wrestlers, arguably, in the business and everything. He asked for Cody's quote-unquote soul. And, again, storylines, that and the other, asking for souls on the day. I think it was the day Cody's father died. It's like, man, come on. That's a little personal, but this is wrestling, so I'm pretty sure that Cody signed off on that. But his overall final boss character is just trash. I'm sorry. It just doesn't do nothing for me personally, because I've been watching The Rock for years, and this whole I'm part of the board, I'm evil, da-da-da-da. It's like we've already been there, done it with the scumbag, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. We've done that for years, and we're still doing that. So, yeah, that's trash. So we'll see what happens, man. But it's a good time to be a wrestling fan, and stay tuned because it's only going to get better from here till WrestleMania. So, with that being said, moving on to the new topic, which is.
Oh, I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of it. Now, this is where we're going to talk about a couple things that, gets under your boy's belt and everything. It goes a little lighthearted to a little bit serious and everything. But, that's what it is. And, maybe at the end of the podcast, you'd be like, yeah, well, I learned something today from listening to you. And I hope you do. But I don't know if you will, because some of this stuff is ridiculous. First and foremost, I can't play Fortnite no more. I can't play Fortnite no more because some little middle school kid took my lunch money and was proud of it. Let me explain what happened. When I play Fortnite, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? First off, I do zero build. I ain't gonna be magically building bridges and forts and all that stuff just because the game says so. I'm a zero build type. That means I'm in the field, I'm hiding behind buildings, getting in cars, running and shooting. That's to me in video game world, that is normal. I come across this middle school kid who I know we're gonna call him Bum B for this segment. Bum B, he said, yeah, I got some skills in Fortnite. I said, okay. So, so he says, hey, you want to play? So we team up, right? And I'm thinking, I'm a veteran. I know how to handle myself in the field. I'm a veteran, right? So we get out there and we play, 2v2, we're a team of two. And, we get the little victory. We win. We win one time. I'm like, okay, I got my 6 kills. He got like 10. I'm like, all right. So we play again. And he's dominant with the kills. Like, yeah, I got, 12 kills to your 2, Michael. And he's starting to making jokes and everything, making fun of me and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, that's cool and all that stuff. So the competitor in me, it's like, you know what? How about me and you play 1v1? He's like, yeah, I don't think you want to do that. So I'm like, okay, you up here winning everything and getting more kills and everything. You talk your stuff. I'm like, all right, well, why not? He's like, nah, I'm cool with it, Mike. I said, all right, cool. So I'm still talking smack. Every time I see him online, I send him a message like, you trash, just playing around. He's like, all right, let's play. I said, zero build? He says, zero build. I said, cool. I said, I could do this. I could beat him. I have real world experience. Like, I don't care if this is a video game or not. I got real world experience. I know how to shoot a gun. Right? So, all right, so we set up the 1v1. I should have known that this was not going to be a good day or a good time because every weapon's available. Every weapon is available in Fortnite. I mean, that's not normal, right? We don't normally have every weapon available. Like, you can't just pick any gun and go out there and play. Right, so I'm being set out, in the back of my mind, like I think I'm getting set up because he has every weapon. Every weapon's available for both of us. To be fair, both of us got all the weapons, but I don't have. Usually it's whatever Fortnite gives you. That's what you do, right? So we're out there playing, and I swear he gets me one time, right? All right, 1-0. It happens. Shoot. What happened? I'm shooting, come back, respawn, get some more guns, drop down into this new fight zone area. I'm like, all right, we play. And guess what? Snipes me. All right, 2-0. Okay, Bum B, it's cool. It is cool. You obviously been playing this game a little longer. So, you got this. 2-0. It's early, though. It is early. Like, I can still come back. No. So, he's like, playing with me. You get a sense that like, okay, he knows what he's doing, right? He comes around the corner, shoots me again. 3-0. Like, all right, you know what? The wins are getting up there for him. It goes from 3-0 to 6-1 to 7-2 to 14-3. Right? He is kicking my butt. It's not even fair. He did this thing that made me quit. He is like way in the sky up at the top, way at the top. And I see him. He jumps down. Like if you're jumping down, that means once you land, you are going to die, right? He jumps down and I'm shooting at him. Shooting at him. No. He comes down, shoots me in the head. I'm dead. And then he lands like, I don't know, somehow pulls out his little parachute, whatever. Doesn't die on impact. And he just beats me. And he constantly beats me all the time. So ever since then, I haven't picked up a controller to play Fortnite in months. He didn't have to do that. Bum B did not have to do that to me. But he did. And so that's the reason why I don't play Fortnite no more. No, dog. You ain't gonna do that to me. Hurt my ego. I am a veteran. You know what I'm saying? I know how to shoot a real gun. Right? I know tactics. You can't just jump and shoot and have accuracy. That's not possible. No, that's not possible. Your body has a natural motion where it goes up and down, up and down. I know that because I shot real gun. Right? I got training on this. He up there making me look like a fool. So I already talked to his mom and dad. Yeah, I did that. I straight talked to his dad. Said, look here. When the spring and summer come around, we're going to go to the paintball. We're going to go to the paintball range, right? And we're going to play some real Fortnite in real life and see what happens. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him so fast. I'm going to show him some real tactics. I bet not lose in real life to this young man. Bumby, I hope you hear this because guess what? I'm coming for you. I'm already looking up prices for a paintball gun because I'm going to get the best one. You can't afford it. You're going to get whatever the paintball range got. I'm getting the XL super duper shoot you in the butt paintball gun. That's what's going to happen. You ain't going to do that to me. So stay tuned for that. I guarantee I'm going to get him. He ain't getting me. I don't care. Nah, this is real life. I'm going to show you can't jump up and down and shoot like you did in Fortnite. You put the controller down, get out there this spring. Bum B versus me. Paintball. It's happening. So with that, I don't play that game, but I play another game called Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla, that's my game. I've been playing that for almost 6-7 years now. Now, when I first played that game, I didn't have a main character, right? I just played the game, had fun with it, and then I met this one dude, young man, whatever, from Florida, and he thought he was something. So when I started playing it, I said, I beat him. I said, okay, maybe I do have some skills with this game. And, keep playing it. I've been playing, like I said, I've been playing it for almost 6-7 years now. I'm a consistent high-level diamond. They have the 10, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and Valhallan. I think that's the last rank. Once I get diamond, I just switch characters and play with, new characters. So I'm not trying to get Valhallan, but in the back of my mind, I want to, but I haven't tried, right? Let's just let that be known. So when I play, I win basically 60% of my games, right? 60, maybe 70%. I'm not trash, but I'm okay, all right? Why do these kids today want to go straight to DMs? They want to go straight to DMs and be like, you trash. After you beat them. Explain that to me. Make that make sense. I will beat the draws off somebody. They have the audacity to get in my DM to tell me I'm trash. I just look at the thing and I'm like, I'm not playing. Like, dude, why? Why is this a thing? Like, you should not be talking no trash to me. I just beat you. All you do is sig spam. That's what most of them say. All you do is sig spam, which means I repeat the same move over and over. And my comeback to that is well, if you don't make me change tactics, why do I have to change? My first move is to do this. and do this. And if you ain't blocking or you ain't jumping to avoid it, I'm going to keep on doing it. It's kind of like the Hadouken in Street Fighter. If you can't successfully jump past the Hadouken, then you deserve every bit of this fireball that I'm throwing at you. Same thing with a six spam. If you cannot avoid me doing this sig or know when it's coming, why do I need to change tactics? Make that make sense. Like, look, if you can't avoid this attack, then you stink right where you're at, and you belong right where you're at, and I'm going to beat you. And they have the audacity to get in the DMs. When you lose back in the day, good game, right? That's one thing you learn playing sports, playing anything. Like, you're not going to win them all. What you do is hold your head high. Good game. I'll get you back next time if I see you. And that's one of the beauties of Brawlhalla. It keeps your record of who you played previously. I might play this guy and I might be 7-5. That means it's on. We back and forth. It's on. Let's play the game. Right? That's one of the things that, okay, I remember playing you or anything like that. Like, I can still play you and not be bitter about it or anything like that. It's just like, hey, I understand me and you have a past. You win, good game. I win, good game. And that's how it normally is. That's how it normally is in life. But as I get older, I notice these young kids don't have that in them. They want to get in the DMs. You stink. You suck at this game. But dude, didn't I just beat you? Like, what is going on in this world where you just can't take an L? It's part of life, man. Let me tell you guys something. Some people are going to say no to you. Sometimes you're not going to win every game. Learn to adjust and move on. I'm sick of you guys in the DM trying to ruin my day. Just remember.
Oh, I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of you guys being in the DM. Learn how to take an L and keep it moving. Second thing.
Oh, I'm sick of it.
Is my right shoulder. Man, bro, the right shoulder, I've always had problems with my shoulders, right? I don't know why, but sometimes I just get to a certain point where I can't lift anymore and something happens to my right shoulder. A little backstory in that, this past, like around fall time or anything, I hired a personal trainer just to see if I get a new look, a way of looking at things when it comes to working out. You know, I'm off and on unless an injury happens, then I'm off. Then I come back on, work out, get injured, and it's the vicious cycle that I've had the past couple years. Like, I'm getting good shape. I'm lifting 215, about to get this 225 up on the bench. Then pat, my shoulder hurts. This past time I hired a trainer, and he's like, this is his words. He's like, this is going to be easy. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be easy. And he's like, look, this is our services. You're going to love it. Let's do it. And I'm like, I think this is, divine intervention, I guess you could say, or, like this is something that needs to happen. I say, let's do it. So we do it. And I sign up for it, and I'm giving a workout, and I'm doing the workouts, and I'm starting to see improvement. I'm starting to see, changes in the body. And then the shoulder pops, the shoulder snaps, the shoulder does something where I can't lift above my head, right? And on top of that, the sciatica that I've experienced a couple years ago starts flaring up again. So it's like, let me tell you about, if you don't know about sciatica, you don't want to know about sciatica, okay? It's a pain in the hip area for me where I'm laying there asleep, minding my business, sleep, and I adjust myself in bed, and my sciatica reacts. Boom. I can't move. I can't react. I'm trying not to wake up my wife who's sleeping next to me because I'm in so much pain because my sciatica's flaring up. It used to be so bad. Like, I would lay on the floor stretching, trying to stretch the nerves for the sciatica, and it would be so bad I couldn't get up. I had to ask somebody to help me up. Sciatica, it's not a joke. So sciatica starts flaring up and I'm working out, and on top of that, the right shoulder is popping. So I'm like, hey, I gotta call my doctor and let him know, hey, this is what's happening, this, that, or another. Like, okay, well, come on in and we'll do some evaluations on you, this, that, and the other. And I'm like so frustrated. Like I'm sick of this right shoulder. I just like, why are you doing this to me and everything? So get to the doctor and everything, and they're like, let's do something called live needling. I said, live needling? What's that? Well, they just literally stick a live needle in your arm and then send pulses to the muscle. And if it's reacting, I think that's what they say. If it's reacting, that means we're getting the right spot. I'm like, all right, cool. And they start doing it, and my muscles flaring off, twitches, boom, 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 and everything. So I'm like, okay. So I do 3 sessions of that, and it's working, I think. So I try to work out one time, nothing. It wasn't reacting and everything. So he's like, yeah, all right, so live needling ain't working. Tell me about your routine. So I'm telling him about my routine, and he's like, well, are you stretching? Are you warming up your muscles? Like, no. Like I have this. I think I have something called YT, where I take a band and I just stretch it out one way, stretch it out the other way. He's like, how long are you doing that for? Like maybe a minute and a half, because I'm trying to get the workout in, because my workout's about an hour long anyway. Because now more advanced in the workout, where my trainer says instead of 3 sets, do 4 sets. I'm like, whatever. So he's like, you need to do more stretches, more training, more stretches, so therefore you're not injuring yourself, because they always do this, because you're getting older type thing. I'm like, yeah, whatever, bro. I mean, I'm not lifting no 200 pounds every day. Like that's whack to me, because I've been doing this for years now, off and on. Like I know how to work out. Yeah, well, you're getting older, you got to stretch it. But meanwhile, the trainer is like, hey, where you at? Like, what are you doing? Like literally, I cannot do anything. I can't do anything because the shoulder is I'm starting to recover from my shoulder, and then the sciatica. Like I can't even get on a treadmill, can't do nothing, because I'm not trying to hurt myself sciatica. I still got to work. I still got to do my job. So I had to shut myself down for 3.5 months, maybe 2 to 3.5 months. No success in that part. But I will say this. It freaking works, okay? I'm going to tell you that. Having a trainer is probably the best experience I had. It was good. It was good to have that interaction and ask questions and everything, give you workouts and everything, make adjustments and everything. If you got the ability to hire a personal trainer, I suggest you do that. But if you are injured or getting older, 1, stretch. Warm up, because you don't want to be hurt. So just remember that. And the last,
I'm sick of it.
Is a lesson I learned a long time ago, but I still make this mistake every now and then. The lesson is money and friends never mix, right? So a while back, got a friend, right, who was going through some real tough times. I'm talking real tough times. And so she kind of hinted at, I'm messing up. I'm not doing things right, blah, 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 blah. I'm in trouble. All right, if you're in trouble, I got you back, because we are friends. I've known you for years. We go back to, the school days. I got you back, right? She's like, okay, look, I need X, Y, and Z. So I'm like, you know what? I got X, Y, and Z for you. Here you go. Give her X, Y, and Z. Not a big deal. Again, I'm not worried about X, Y, and Z, because I always believe that if you're in a position to do things, you should do those things. And thankfully, I was in a position to do those things. So as I do it, I tell one of my Italian boss friend, and she's like, don't do that. She said, don't do that. I know her. Don't do that, Michael. And I'm in my fake Italian boss sound, whatever, voice. And my fake Italian voice. She's like, don't do that, Michael. I know her. She's not going to pay you back. I'm like, yo, man, we go back. Like, she's gonna pay me back, because we've been friends. She said, okay. So, okay. Watch and learn. I'm like, hey, we're going to watch and learn. She's like, guess what? I bet you she's not going to pay you back. I said, okay, you just really think that, huh? I said, me and the friend who I lent her money to, she's not going to do me like that. She's not going to do me like that because in her time of need, I was there. I was there for her. She's not going to do me dirty. She says, okay. So another event happens. She's like, yo, my bad. I made the mistake. I ain't got no gas money. I said, man, I'm traveling. I ain't got no gas money. Can you Venmo me some little change, some XYZ, some more XYZ? So, okay, you know what? I got you, because we friends, I got you. XYZ. Send her some XYZ. So, cool, thank you. I appreciate it. You're a good friend. Da-da-da-da. Okay? So, I go tell my Italian boss friend. So, yo, I had to give her some more XYZ. She's like, look, I told you, did she paid back the first time? I said, nah. And she said, you gave her a second one? I said, yeah. I said, okay. I told you, Mike. Italian boss lady here. Said, yo, you ain't getting your money back, player. I said, man, I'm going to get my money back because we friends. Like, we went back to, we high school, junior high. We've been friends this long. She's not going to do me dirty. We tight. She said, okay, we'll see. A third time it's come around. A third time. XYZ. I need some more XYZ, Michael. I just messed up. I took the money out of the wrong account. And I messed up. I overdrafted and I'm in trouble. I need X, Y, and Z. I'm starting to doubt it. Like, yo, man. Like, she ain't paying me back. One time, she ain't paying back 2 times. Now she asking for a third time. I'm just real scap on her to keep asking me for XYZ. But we go back, we friends from the old school. You know what I'm saying? We go back. We go back. She's not going to do me dirty like this. So I gave her a third XYZ. Say thank you. I appreciate you. You a real one, Michael. You always have my back and everything. She crying, sobbing. I said, you know what? I got you. It's cool. It's, I said, in my head, I'm like, you might be playing me, and this is a good play. But, yeah, I got you. XYZ. Boom. Sent her the XYZ. Months has gone by. And I guess them XYZ payments has grown wings, and that's the end of it because there has not been one single payback in my name brought my way. And it's like, it's weird because, we on Facebook, we Facebook friends and everything, and she's enjoying her best life. She's getting tattoos. Like, yeah, I got a tattoo. That's cool. But I'm like, yo, that costs money, right? You can get free tattoos if you know a tattoo artist, but you can't pay me back. Okay, okay. Oh, I went to a crab boil. That's like a crab boil. No, I know that costs money. That costs a lot of money. You enjoying the best sea life, the seafood ever. And you up there going on vacation. Wow, you going on vacation? Yo, that's crazy because I'm pretty sure vacation costs money, right? But you can't pay me back. And we go back. And that was the thing. Like, that's the thing that stuck back in my head. Like, she wouldn't do me dirty because we go back. But as of this day, and it's been over a year since I gave the XYZs, I ain't seen the XYZ come back in my favor. That's messed up, man. And so, out of randomness, out of random snap, random text, Italian boss comes and say, hey, guess what? So I said, what's up? Today's my birthday. I said, that's cool. Happy birthday. He said, thank you. Michael, you ever get your money back? I said, you know what? Don't be texting me about you. I don't care about your birthday. I know secretly why you really text me. It's because you wanted to rub it in my face that you were right. She said, you damn right I was. Yep, I'm rubbing this square in your face. Pie all in your eye, my guy. It was crazy how much laughter and enjoyment she got, and it's only through text. But I know she is laughing in my face because she's good at it. She's like, I told you she wouldn't give you your money. And to this day, I'm holding the slightest bit that she will realize, like, oh snap, I did one of my friends from old school, middle school, junior high school dirty and took his money and didn't think about giving it back to him. With that being said,
I'm sick of it.
I am sick of it. Now, in the grand scheme of things, it's money. Money is not to be loved or cherished, but dog, why are you doing me dirty over some money? I'll never understand, but I still have a glimmer of hope that she's gonna pay me back. I even got the Italian boss say, we should go to her house. Like, no. Let's go to her house. Let's get this money now. No, we ain't gonna do that. So we'll see if she pays me back. But other than that, I'm sick of it. If I see, Thank you for tuning in to the WDYM podcast. I'm your host, Michael Gillespie. Have a good night, everybody. And peace out. Girl Scout, Boy Scout. I'm out. Peace.